In order to solve limits, we go through the process. First thing, we try to substitute. So notice we cannot substitute a 0 for x because I'll end up with a 0 in the denominator. Second thing I try to do is factoring. So I can't factor, so the third step is algebraic means. So what I'm going to do, since this is a trig, I'm going to change the cosecant to 1 over sine. And I notice that this looks very similar to the limit that I'm supposed to know as x goes to 0. So if I multiply them together, okay, it becomes x over sine of x. Be careful, the limit that you have to know is the sine of x over x. So they're actually opposites of each other. So I still can't use the properties of limits here, because x over sine of x is not sine of x over x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more algebraic means. I'm going to separate these into two fractions. And notice that on the first fraction, they're going to cancel out. And then the second fraction is 1 divided by the whole fraction. So that means that I can change it to multiplying by the reciprocal. So what I did here is this is 1 divided by x over sine of x. So it's the same thing as 1 times the reciprocal. So that's how I got sine of x over x. So now I'm going to use the properties of limits to separate them. The limit of a constant is always that constant. And if the limit as x goes to 1, the limit as x goes to 0, the limit as x goes to 0 of sine of x is equal to 1. So that's how I get 1 plus 1, or my answer is 2.